This news program is proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Now Biscuits.
Solomon Island minister arrives for state visit. RPNGC honors fallen comrades. And Globothon Cancer Awareness Walk held. A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Malcolm Waira. Thank you for joining us. Minister for Information and Communication Technology, Timothy Mathew, has welcomed the Solomon Islands Minister for Communication and Aviation, Frederick Kologeto, today at the Jacksons International Airport in Port Moresby. Minister Kologeto's official visit to PNG is to discuss ICT matters.
Thank you, Minister. Welcome.
Minister Frederick Kologeto and his delegation arrived this afternoon at around 1 p.m. in Port Moresby. This is his first official visit to PNG. Minister Timothy Mathew told Minister Frederick that the government of PNG is happy to have him in the country. Minister Mathew said he is excited to show Minister Kologeto what PNG is about in terms of information and communication technology. Mathew said PNG has progressed a lot in the ICT sector in Pacific Island nations. He further emphasized on the Lagatoy Declaration, which is a PNG initiative strategy to support digital transformation across the island nations. The Solomon Island minister and his delegation will be in Port Moresby for 1 week, where they will visit the Department of ICT, NICTA, and NBC to discuss ideas and benefits for both PNG and Solomon Island in terms of information and communication. Minister for Communication and Aviation Frederick Kologeto will sign a memorandum of understanding with Minister Mathew and PNG Investigation Commission later this week before he returns to Solomon Island on Saturday. Louis Maingo, National EMTV News.
You always, just hope.
This morning, the Royal Papua New Guinea Constabulary held a solemn dawn service at the Bomana Police College to honor police officers from Papua New Guinea, Australia and the Pacific region who have lost their lives in the line of duty.
Among those remembered were two Papua New Guinean officers, late Detective Constable Peter Tolpare, who was attached to the Criminal Investigation Division Fraud Squad at Meding Police Station and passed away on October 25, 2023, and late Sergeant Kopi Kanatupa, who died on January 28, 2024 in Wabunau Village, Woodlark Island in Milian Bay Province. The service also paid tribute to 5 Australian police officers and 2 Pacific police officers who made the ultimate sacrifice. Minister for Police Peter Tamalili Jr. and Police Commissioner David Manning were present to witness the touching ceremony, reflecting the deep respect and gratitude held for those who served and fell in the line of duty. James Guken, National EMTV News.
Hundreds of people took to the streets of Port Moresby for the annual Globothon Cancer Awareness Walk this morning.
Crowds of people turned up at Waigini Central as early as 6:30 this morning for the Cancer Awareness Walkathon. The walkathon was facilitated by Pacific International Hospital to raise awareness on cancer.
Hey, EMTV, I'm out.
The Health Secretary, Dr. Osborne Liko, who was also part of the awareness walkathon this morning, mentioned that breast cancer and cervical cancer are the two most common forms of cancer that affects women in PNG.
PNG continues to face what we call triple burden of diseases, from the infections, chronic illnesses including cancers, and of course trauma. 47% of PNG, or deaths in PNG, are from non-communicable diseases, including heart disease, complications of diabetes, and cancers. The most form of cancer in PNG we all know is cervical cancer and breast cancer for our women. This has a huge emotional, mental, and economic impact on families throughout PNG.
Meanwhile, Dr. Dama from the Pacific International Hospital encouraged women to go for screening methods to avoid cervical cancer.
The most common cancers in women are cervical cancer and breast cancer. So mainly cervical cancer is very in the high raise nowadays. So for the awareness, we tell about the screening methods, which all the ladies should do. That is a screening method is a pap smear, which is done once in 3 years. Once the lady starts a sexual activity, then you at the age of 21 or something, we have to start doing the pap smear once in 3 years. And if any abnormal pap smears, we need the further treatment. And almost to prevent, nowadays we have a vaccination for cervical cancer.
She also mentioned that breast cancer is most common in women reaching 40 years and above.
Breast or any nipple retraction or any abnormal discharge from the nipple, they should consult a doctor immediately. There is no age such, like, it can be in younger age, but usually more above 40, it's very common. And most probably in elderly women also, like 60, 65, it's quite common breast cancer. But the cervical cancer, what we are seeing is here is the like women, they are getting in 30s, even early 30s and early 40s. Most patients are coming with cervical cancer.
The consultant oncologist from PIH also encouraged the public to go for cancer treatment at the early stage.
The key to preventing cancer, it is always better to turn off the tap rather than mop up the mess. So prevention is turning off the tap. In order to turn off the tap, we need to address cancers when they are in an early stage.
Esther Gane, National EMTV News.
Meanwhile, Health Secretary Dr. Osborne Liko said a specialist hospital bill will be introduced next year to further strengthen the support of treating cancer patients in PNG.
The specialist hospital bill will be introduced by next year to help prevent the increasing number of cancer cases in PNG.
We further strengthen our cancer support by drafting the specialist hospital bill. That's one of the bills that now I'm looking at by next year. Introduced so that POMZEN, which is now our National Referral Teaching Research Hospital, will be level 6. And the rest of the level 5 hospitals, by this legislation, will so fit to have their specializations as they fit, see fit with the manpower and the technology they have, such as in Engau, and such as what we're going to do in Timbu and in Mount Target.
Dr. Liko said the bill will strengthen level 5 hospitals to treat patients.
We'll strengthen all level 5 provincial hospitals to provide subspecializations such as cardiac, cancer, kidney transplants, which we're also planning to do in next 1 or 2 years' time in POMZEN, which is our level 6 hospital, and so on.
The National Department of Health is working closely with partners to treat cancer cases.
The National Department of Health is reviewing the national cancer with support of the WHO, International Agency for Research on Cancer, and IAEA, the International Atomic Energy Agency, to ensure there is a coordinated, effective approach to cancer, prevention, screening and treatment in the country. We must provide evidence-based information of the government to ensure we are better able to secure the funding needed to advance cancer care in Papua New Guinea.
He also mentioned the development of National Reference Laboratory.
We also are developing the National Reference Laboratory. Thank you to our government, loan through ADB and support from the DFAC. We have 145 million stand ready to have this National Reference Laboratory. So no matter of getting the land acquisition either through university or down in Bautama with our new Central Province Hospital to have that National Reference Laboratory. Why it's important? Because if you can all recall, during the COVID-19, we had to wait for 3 months or 6 months to get results from Melbourne. We have now advanced into having this National Reference Laboratory, so be one stop for PNG.
That also includes a central pathology laboratory.
Now that we come on, we will support our central pathology laboratory to include on starting with our data registry management. And that will also culminate in supporting the National Cancer Tumor Registry to improve and harmonize up-to-date evidence-based National Tumor Registry for PNG.
These interventions means that the issue of cancer diagnostic and treatment will be better managed going forward. Esther Gane, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Start your day the smart way with the new Smart Start Breakfast Biscuit. Whether you are busy or on a budget, Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits gives you a healthy and affordable breakfast to set you up for school or play. Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits are fortified with essential vitamins for body or brain health. They contain vitamin A for healthy growth and development, vitamin B6 for healthy metabolism, immune system and brain development, and vitamin B12 for nerve and cell health. Proudly made by Paradise Foods.
At Telecom, we're boosting our network. Households will enjoy better connections. Communities will get faster speeds and wider coverage. And business will profit from new towers and a more secure network. Plus, everyone will benefit from onshore storage that brings browsing home. It's all part of our ongoing billion kina nationwide investment. It feels good to be building a faster, stronger network for PNG.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always Trukai. Trukai, true inspiration through generations.
Boys, what are you doing? Eating without me. Yeah. Want some? Thanks, brother. Yeah, jump in. Snacks noodles, tastier, but I like it more.
Papua New Guinea will be celebrating the World Coconut Day from the 30th September to the 4th of October this year at Sir John Guy Stadium as a member of the International Coconut Community. The International Coconut Community is made up of 21 coconut-producing countries that accounts for over 90% of the world's coconut production and exports of coconut products. The theme of the event is Coconut for a Circular Economy, building partnerships for maximum value. The World Coconut Day will feature speakers from the international coconut community and showcase MSMEs and their local products. Experience the vibrant coconut culture of Papua New Guinea, where creativity and tradition blend seamlessly. Join us as we celebrate the coconut's incredible contributions to our health, our economy, and our cultural heritage.
The World Coconut Day is proudly brought to you by WR Carpenters and supported by Island Mobile Hire Cars, Kumul Consolidated Holdings, Air New Guinea, Hilton Hotel, Crown Hotel, and National Teachers Insurance Limited.
You're watching National EMTV News. International and domestic Air New Guinea passengers traveling out of Wewak, East Sepik Province, expressed disappointment this morning over continuous flight cancellations at Borom Airport.
Flight cancellation has been continuing for Air New Guinea flights out of Wewak this week. The attendants of the World Coconut Expo in Port Moresby this week are among the passengers who are still in waiting to board the plane for more than 2 days. Mr. Tony James Walwal, representing the frustrated passengers, both expatriate and local passengers to Port Moresby and transiting from Port Moresby onto other local and international flights, called on the government and Air New Guinea to come out clear on this issue.
The government at least come up with something and provide another tender line to provide a competition, healthy competition. We cannot wait for New Guinea. Look at the cost that is associated. All the liabilities belong. All now have come up long all man now, yeah. Who's going to pay for it? Some and connection towards the destination. Those are wide range of problems here. We have all foreign travelers.
A representative of expatriate passengers transiting from Port Moresby to Singapore said such flight disruption is havoc on travel and business. It also affects the connection flight overseas, and the cost is another burden on business. Air New Guinea Wewak office announced that the issue was beyond their control. However, a passenger traveling by PMV hire from Maprik said this flight cancellation has to be addressed. They cannot afford PMV hire each morning for a 5 a.m. check-in flight for the 3 consecutive days, nor afford guest accommodation in Wewak. Esther Gane, National EMTV News.
Death Junior High School in Poroma, Nipa Kutubu District in Southern Highlands Province held its second graduation ahead of the national examination. Representatives from the Nipa Kutubu District Development Authority with the local business owners and community leaders came together to witness the ceremony.
A total of 96 grade 10 students have graduated from the newly established Death Junior High School. According to the headmistress, Mrs. Onasu, they have been shortfall of school facilities, but with the help of the Catholic Mission and the local businesses, the school have come this far to celebrate its second graduation. She added that the parents and guardians have also greatly assisted at the school.
Played looking Poroma Death Junior High School, 1+ staff house. Papa, Mama, thank you very much. Beginning of the year, government policy talk, no fees, no fees. Okay, me plus start him, no fees. But Papa, Mama, come bungla day one, all talk, no, me play yet looking also, me plus need him something, so all yet organized now, talk, me plus like putting one little fee. Okay, you play it. So they did, all contribute, all yet all can put him sample contribution, 250 kina per head. Now with that now, triple house and sign up and complete at the end of this month. Now, thank you, Lord. Papa, Mama, lo commitment blow you plan to wholesome.
She further thanked the local businessmen of Poroma, David Kelly and Solomon Bamu, for their contribution and support towards the school.
Plenty needs stuff, but right now we need some more staff houses, some more few classroom buildings and office equipment. Thank you, David Kelly. I'm giving me a duplo machine, a very big help. I'm helping. Solobamu giving me printers and laptop. Thank you very much. And big help him through. This la make him now me speedy ma planning process from me plan.
Meanwhile, the Provincial Director Education Service Patrick Kita thanked the Catholic Mission and highlighted the government policy in education to people of Poroma.
Church and one organization or church and we partner with them government and I'm making plan to work inside on province plan mipla. Now all get up Papua New Guinea want them. Now all start with them government now running this la work now plan to get recognition. And now me looks at me now me talk. Thank you, Father Manis when them CES Catholic. No, this is a partnership. Look at him, that junior high school. Number two, that junior high school. Enable come up long time. Enable come up long time. Say, something you go now. Me yet, me still me no looking. This is something. Me people looking me run stop here. Location one junior high school. You got triple something stuff inside. Library, science lab. Now I'm looking computer lab here. This is something. That's what people call him. Father didn't meet the congratulations on Ibla. Now you got people call him junior high school. So I'm now my partner. I'm start finish. Even in a browse him. I'm start. That's a requirement. I'm a requirement. Non-government.
He said this graduation serves as a stepping stone for the students before they sit for their upcoming national examination. The students were finally presented with the awards and certificates by the school administration. Edward Luke, National EMTV News, Mendi.
Meanwhile, the junior high school received a generous donation from the Nipa Kutubu District Development Authority and several local business owners in Poroma.
The Nipa Kutubu District Development Authority, along with various business houses in the community, came together to show their support for that junior high school by making a substantial contribution towards improving the school's facilities and resources. Representing the District Development Authority, the District Treasurer Jesse Wong mentioned the commitment from the office of the Nipa Kutubu member Dr. Billy Joseph.
Nipa Kutubu and big lab straight. 7 the LLG, Mr. You make a 7 the LLG. DSIPM 10 million sakamjela DSIP law district blimi. With the 10 million Nipa Kutubu and try best to manage Molgara 7 the LLG equally time best to Gimel. Time best to give service equally longer LLG blimi. So Poroma Mipa no listen to Poroma LLG. Mipa donate him nubla ambulance come lab. And first a partnership on SHPG on a donation, MNKDD donate to on top of that, on behalf of Minister and NKDD, Mibla mix him 200,000 check Bilba Kamlea. Next to Pamit. On top of that, Nala 210,000 lab. Ormesa Topa Road Goya 210,000 lot David Kelly. Company blame. And continue to work now. I'm starting road Bibla. On top of that, Lo Ka Health Center, NKDD put them 200,000 Lo checks CUC na TM.
Adding further significance to the day, Managing Director for Piscal Limited David Kelly presented the ambulance key to the parish priest Father Manis in the presence of the community leaders. He highlighted to the community members the importance of basic services in the community.
Community leader lea nogat mototo nogat plan tok 1% I'm working lea longa nem sila kari kam stop ya ambulance kam stop in a private car in a car blo KKR2 in a car blo yimi aron tasol tu or that one or that two this la car en blo started lot Kongu, you go business very big Carlo Poroma. So me la challenge him, you said man, you said Mary. You stop when them profession blow you. When them area you stop again. How you can work if something? When them network the connection you got again. Place you work in Muslim like a Muslim place people in Mikran place.
He said they are happy to invest in the future of the students that can pave way for the development of the community and the district. Edward Luke, National EMTV News, Mendi.
Trends Beauty International has launched its 15th branch in Medang, marking a significant expansion into its 4th province. This opening not only underscores the brand's growth, but also creates vital employment opportunities for the local community.
Founder of Trends Beauty International, Joe Lai, said he believes that luxury haircuts and wellness treatments should be accessible to everyone. He said Medang has an immense potential to grow and emphasized the company's commitment to community development and job creation. The new brand offers a range of services including pre-season haircuts, styling and beauty treatments, catering to a diverse clientele. Officially opened on September 27, 2024, this brand reflects Trends Beauty International's dedication to making luxury accessible while supporting local economies. James Guken, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
You get big data and big value with Telecom Good Pillar mobile data plans. From only 3 kina, you get 1 gig for 24 hours. And for only 150 kina, you get 130 gigs over a whopping 30 days. And with loads of Good Pillar data plans to choose from, there's a small, medium or large plan to match your budget. Dial *777# to subscribe. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
Papua New Guinea will be celebrating the World Coconut Day from the 30th September to the 4th of October this year at Sir John Guy Stadium as a member of the International Coconut Community. The International Coconut Community is made up of 21 coconut-producing countries that accounts for over 90% of the world's coconut production and exports of coconut products. The theme of the event is Coconut for a Circular Economy, building partnerships for maximum value. The World Coconut Day will feature speakers from the international coconut community and showcase MSMEs and their local products. Experience the vibrant coconut culture of Papua New Guinea, where creativity and tradition blend seamlessly. Join us as we celebrate the coconut's incredible contributions to our health, our economy, and our cultural heritage.
The World Coconut Day is proudly brought to you by WR Carpenters and supported by Island Mobile Hire Cars, Kumul Consolidated Holdings, Air New Guinea, Hilton Hotel, Crown Hotel, and National Teachers Insurance Limited.
Ready to shape your future? Enroll now at IT Job Training Center, IBT College at 6 Mile Kanage Street. We are now fully accredited and registered by the Office of Higher Education, DHERST. We offer business and technical courses that leads to real job opportunities with strong support from day one. Our Brown River Boarding Camp is a focused and secure place to learn and grow. We are here to help you succeed from graduation to real job employment. Enrollment is now open for year 2025 and early bird fees apply. Please call us on telephone 3233-073 or 718-1 7266 and visit us on our website www.ibtcollegepng.com. We are located at 6 Mile Carnegie Street in Ant City. Do not wait. Join us today.
At Telecom, we're boosting our network. Households will enjoy better connections, and business will profit from new towers and a more secure network. It feels good to be building a faster, stronger network for PNG.
EMTV presents Vocal Fusion Season 11 2024, the Grand Final, live tonight at the Cosmopolitan. Stay tuned to your #1 to watch, EMTV.
You're watching National EMTV News. Moving to overseas news, at least 66 people have been killed, with dozens still missing due to floods and landslides in Nepal.
At least 66 people have died. Dozens others are still missing after intense rainfall in Nepal led to flooding and landslides. Heavy rains around the capital, Kathmandu, are expected to continue into the week, with the death toll likely to rise. Thousands of homes have been inundated. Highways have been blocked, isolating residents.
Voters have been urged to concentrate on the state's environmental policies, cost of living and youth crime, which were dominant discussions ahead of next month's Queensland elections.
On their 2,500 hectare cattle property west of Rockhampton, Mel Holland's kids are living their best life.
Beat up, mate. Don't drag your new boots.
But the grazier fears their lifestyle is under threat.
You know, we're going to see 20 wind turbines from our front gate. So, yeah, it's going to have a huge impact on our family.
Mel Holland isn't against renewables. She uses solar on her property. But she's angry that rural Queenslanders seem to be the ones bearing the cost of the state's net zero pledge.
It's just the lack of planning behind, the multitude of renewable energy projects proposed statewide.
Even though you might not want a wind turbine on your property, you probably also don't want your elderly neighbours to be passing away from things like heat stroke and avoidable problems that are going to get worse.
600 kilometres away in inner Brisbane, university student Lauren Hall says environmental issues will be front of mind when she casts her vote next month.
It's something that I think is the most important issue of my generation.
SpaceX rockets was launched to return American astronauts stranded on the International Space Station.
SpaceX rocket has been launched from Cape Canaveral in Florida to the International Space Station in order to bring 2 stranded American astronauts home. Astronauts Butch Wilmore and Sunny Williams were supposed to spend just 8 days on the space station in June, but after technical problems with their Boeing capsule, they now won't return until February next year. The SpaceX craft will stay docked to this space station until its return next year.
Hezbollah has confirmed that its leader Hassan Nasrallah was killed. US President says the killing is a measure of justice.
Look, Fawzia, there's no doubt that this is a major victory for Israel and a significant blow for Hezbollah. This will weaken its leadership and also its organisation. It's important to note that over the past couple of months, Israel has managed to take out an entire generation of Hezbollah leadership. This last strike, getting the man at the very top of the organisation. So this is likely to cause a vacuum of power. It is likely to cause unrest within the organisation, Lebanon, but perhaps more broadly across the region as it tries to find who can possibly replace those members that they have lost. It's over the course of 3 decades at the helm of Hezbollah, Nasrallah has managed to build it into a formidable fighting force, both politically and militarily in Lebanon, but also the Middle East more broadly with the backing of Iran. on. So as to what happens from here, there are significant fears that this could lead to a broader regional conflict. The question now is whether or not Iran decides to retaliate or intervene. We heard from its supreme leader today, who has announced 5 days of mourning and urged the Muslim community to get behind Lebanon and Hezbollah. We don't yet know what it will do. There are a few scenarios that could play out. It could retaliate on its own, or we could see some of its other militias across the region known as the axis of resistance, countries like Iraq, Yemen and also Syria intervening and weighing in, and this becoming a broader regional conflict. But at this point in time, it's just too soon to tell.
National MTV News continues after the break with Trukai Sports. Stay with us.
Accept the challenge. Choose PNG's favorite purified bottled water. True Wara, 100% PNG made.
Proudly bottled by Paradise Foods.
Enjoy more talk, more text, and more time online with Telecom More Bundles. Choose from 8 plans ranging from 3 kina with 600 megabytes of data all the way up to 75 kina, loaded with a massive 35 gig. Best of all, each plan comes with an unlimited on-network call minutes plus on-net and off-net talk and text. That's way more time to chat with family and friends. Telecom More Bundles. Top up now.
Papua New Guinea will be celebrating the World Coconut Day from the 30th September to the 4th of October this year at Sir John Guy Stadium as a member of the International Coconut Community. The International Coconut Community is made up of 21 coconut-producing countries that accounts for over 90% of the world's coconut production and exports of coconut products. The theme of the event is Coconut for a Circular Economy, building partnerships for maximum value. The World Coconut Day will feature speakers from the international coconut community and showcase MSMEs and their local products. Experience the vibrant coconut culture of Papua New Guinea, where creativity and tradition blend seamlessly. Join us as we celebrate the coconut's incredible contributions to our health, our economy, and our cultural heritage.
The World Coconut Day is proudly brought to you by WR Carpenters and supported by Island Mobile Hire Cars, Kumul Consolidated Holdings, Air New Guinea, Hilton Hotel, Crown Hotel, and National Teachers Insurance Limited.
At IPI Catering, we understand the intricacies of the environments in which we work, providing innovative, fresh and creative catering solutions. Our experience and commitment is a winning combination, delivering great food anywhere and anytime. IPI Catering, part of the IPI group of companies.
Are you thirsty for more? Celebrate this independence with Pepsi's new look, same great taste, and lower than low prices. Only $2.20 in stores now. Includes Pepsi, Pepsi Max, 7-Up, Mirinda, Mountain Dew, Gold Spot, and Coca-Cola. Hurry to your nearest store for more.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always Trukai. Trukai, true inspiration through generations.
This gripping drama series follows the modern-day heroes of the Royal Flying Doctor Service
This is RFDS aircraft Mike Quebec Kilo. Can anyone hear me?
as they navigate private lives
How do you feel?
and the heart-stopping emergencies they attend to.
I've got as tight as I can. It's still losing. It must be a baby too.
Across some of the most beautiful and inhospitable places in the Australian outback. Royal Flying Doctor Service, 9 p.m. Monday, right here on the number one to watch, EMTV.
Hi, I'm John Dangi. Join me weekly at 7 p.m. every Tuesday nights on House and Home as we talk about pet care, health and fitness, home improvement ideas, feature stories, pick a book, Hatok Man, and everything to do with home and lifestyle. That's House and Home, 7 p.m. Tuesday nights on the number one to watch, MTV.
Trukai Sports.
Welcome to Trukai Sports. In the round 11th fixture held at Lae at the Sir Ignatius Kilaga Stadium, Admiralty Islands FC defeated Lae City FC 3-1 in a highly anticipated match.
Kicking off at 3 p.m, both teams displayed high energy and intense competition during the first 30 minutes. Admiralty Islands FC eventually broke the deadlock in the 32nd minute when Dante Silas scored, giving his side a 1-0 lead heading into halftime. Lae City FC responded strongly in the second half with an elevated tempo, leveling the game in the 46th minute through Nalau Moses. They controlled the pace for the first 15 minutes of the second half, creating several opportunities to go ahead. However, Admiralty Islands FC coaching staff made a strategic adjustment that turned the tide in their favour. These changes paid off quickly as Alex Kamen found the back of the net in the 52nd minute, regaining the lead for Admiralty Islands FC. Lae City FC pressed hard for another equaliser, but Admiralty Islands' defence held firm. In the dying moments of the game, Junior Albert sealed the win with a goal in a stoppage time. At the final whistle, Admiralty Islands triumphed 3-1 over Lae City FC. Goal scorers for Admiralty Islands FC were Dante Silas, Alex Kamen and Junior Albert, each contributing one goal. Nalau Moses scored a lone goal for Lae City FC. It was a well-fought match, with Admiralty Islands FC proving their tactical resilience and finishing strong to claim a deserved victory. Jonathan Sibona, Trukai Sports.
Dika Toa, Papua New Guinea's legendary Olympic weightlifter, has once again claimed victory, winning gold at the 2024 United Masters Weightlifting Championships held in Fiji. Dika Toa competed in the women's 40 to 44 age category in the 50 kg division. Toa lifted an impressive total of 158 kg, consisting of a 68 kg snatch and a 90 kg clean and jerk. In the ICC World Cup Challenge League Group A match in Nairobi, Kenya, the Jersey side secured a commanding victory over PNG Barramundis, winning by 7 wickets.
The opener match saw the Barras defeated Denmark by 6 wickets but couldn't keep up the momentum from the Jersey side. PNG batting first struggled to build momentum and were bowled out for a modest total of 112 runs in 37.3 overs. Charles Amini was the top scorer for PNG with a resilient knock of 30 runs of 63 balls, while Ale now contributed 20 runs from 32 balls. Despite the efforts, PNG's batting lineup collapsed under the pressure exerted by Jesse's bowling attack. In response, Jesse chased down the target comfortably, reaching 112 on 3 in just 23 overs. PNG bowler led by Cabo Morea, who took 2 wickets for 55 runs in his 8 overs, and John Carrico, who grabbed 1 wicket for 22 runs in the 6 overs, tried to keep PNG in the game, but the Jesse's batsmen remained steadfast. The loss by 7 wickets highlights the challenges PNG faced in both batting and bowling, allowing Jesse to secure a well-earned victory. This match reflects the competitive nature of the tournament and emphasizes PNG's needs to reassess their strategy moving forward. Jonathan Sibona, Trukai Sports.
Trukai Sports continues after the break with Overseas Sports. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
Experience a convenient and smarter way to do your banking with BSB Mobile Banking. You don't have to leave the office or your home to pay for bills. You can view your account balance, transfer funds, top up phone credits, or purchase EasyPay units wherever you are. Visit your BSB branch today to register now for BSB Mobile Banking. BSB Mobile Banking, the smarter way to bank. BSB, our bank, our people.
You get big data and big value with Telecom Good Pillar mobile data plans. From only 3 kina, you get 1 gig for 24 hours. And for only 150 kina, you get 130 gigs over a whopping 30 days. And with loads of Good Pillar data plans to choose from, there's a small, medium or large plan to match your budget. Dial *777# to subscribe. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
For generations, our families have enjoyed the fresh taste of Besta from our very own waters. Healthy, tasty, and made by our people for our people. Besta continues to be the pride of PNG because we make sure that all the goodness from our oceans remains in our hands. Besta, PNG's premier household brand.
It's the simple things that make life more meaningful and memorable. To rejuvenate in a perfect setting and enjoy every moment. It's about your time, enjoying great taste, to relax and unwind. Shady Rest Hotel, a great place to stay in paradise.
At Telecom, we're boosting our network. Households will enjoy better connections, and business will profit from new towers and a more secure network. It feels good to be building a faster, stronger network for PNG.
When it comes to being connected, let's get Pacific.
From across the seas and right around our region, connecting you like never before with the latest in news, politics, sports, and events.
When it matters most, the Pacific will be there, bringing you the latest information and updates.
Because what matters to the Pacific matters to us.
The Pacific, 7:30 p.m. Monday. Right here on your number one to watch, MTV.
MTV presents Vocal Fusion Season 11 2024, the Grand Final, live tonight at the Cosmopolitan. Stay tuned to your number one to watch, MTV.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always Trukai. Trukai, true inspiration through generations.
You're watching Trukai Sports. Moving to overseas sports, Brisbane Lions celebrated their first premiership since 2003. The Lions won in a thrilling match, thrashing the Sydney Swans 120-60.
I mean, probably the grand final will live in the memory of how dominant Brisbane were, especially in that second quarter where they kicked 7 goals to 1 and really burst open the game, having led by 8 points at quarter time. They led by 46 points at half time, and it felt largely like the game was almost over. We hoped Sydney would be able to mount a fight back in the second half, but really, Brisbane were just simply too dominant on every level. So a great story for Chris Fagan, his 8th season at the helm. He becomes a premiership coach now of the Brisbane Lions, and their first premiership since the golden era in 2001 to 2003.
Yeah, a moment to remember. But how does this Lions team, do you think, rate in terms of great teams that we've seen? Maybe a bit too early to be looking at that, but how do you think we'll summarise this team when we look back at it?
Yeah, I think it was the consistency across the board, really. Kyle Lohmann was able to step up in that second quarter and really take over from a Brisbane Lions side of things. Will Ashcroft, having returned from that knee injury and missed the finals last season, once more he was able to lead from the front, and the second youngest ever Norm Smith medalist, and that's without mentioning Lachie Neale and some of their other stars. Speculation around Joe Danaher's future. He was able to kick a couple of goals and do his part as well, so it was the evenness across the board, really, for the Brisbane Lions. Despite having 5 ACL injuries, knee injuries across the season, they've been able to fight back from every challenge, including a slow start to the series. They found themselves behind in the 2 finals before this, and then on grand final day it was their masterpiece. They were simply too strong for Sydney. They were the dominant side all of this season, and really it felt like the stage was set up for them, but they carried a few injuries in there. Isaac Heaney unfortunately wasn't able to really get through the game without some concerns around his foot, but they just failed to fire, really, it must be said. And apart from a few goals late in the match through Luke Parker in that final term, which really took away some of the embarrassment as to what a one-sided affair it was, Sydney were just completely outplayed on every level. So no doubt a tough 24 hours for Sydney fans, for John Longmire to try and work their way through exactly where it all went wrong.
The World Doping Agency is appealing against a decision by an independent tribunal after world #1 tennis player Jannik Sinner failed 2 drug tests.
#1 men's tennis player Jannik Sinner. So the World Anti-Doping Agency is appealing against the decision by an independent tribunal and now seeking 1 to 2 year ban for Sinner. So he tested positive twice for an anabolic steroid earlier in the year. He wasn't banned after a finding of no fault or negligence by an independent tribunal, but WADA is now appealing that decision, and Sinner says he's both surprised and disappointed by the news.
That ends Trukai Sports. The Money Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports. Trukai Sports.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henau, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always Trukai. Trukai, true inspiration through generations.
You get big data and big value with Telecom Good Pillar mobile data plans. From only 3 kina, you get 1 gig for 24 hours. And for only 150 kina, you get 130 gigs over a whopping 30 days. And with loads of Good Pillar data plans to choose from, there's a small, medium or large plan to match your budget. Dial *777# to subscribe. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
Papua New Guinea will be celebrating the World Coconut Day from the 30th September to the 4th of October this year at Sir John Guy Stadium as a member of the International Coconut Community. The International Coconut Community is made up of 21 coconut-producing countries that accounts for over 90% of the world's coconut production and exports of coconut products. The theme of the event is Coconut for a Circular Economy, building partnerships for maximum value. The World Coconut Day will feature speakers from from the international coconut community and showcase MSMEs and their local products. Experience the vibrant coconut culture of Papua New Guinea, where creativity and tradition blend seamlessly. Join us as we celebrate the coconut's incredible contributions to our health, our economy, and our cultural heritage.
The World Coconut Day is proudly brought to you by WR Carpenters and supported by Island Mobile Hire Cars, Kumul Consolidated Holdings, Air New Guinea, Hilton Hotel, Crown Hotel, and National Teachers Insurance Limited.
The IPI Group is PNG's most innovative, dynamic, and diverse logistics company, totally focused on delivering outstanding service. Our diversified divisions span from major warehousing, bulk fuel and road transport, to large-scale commercial catering. The IPI Group of companies will be your partner, supplying tailor-made logistics solutions.
Welcome to Hannah's Beauty Box. Whether it's getting a sharp haircut, glamorous makeover, manicure, pedicures, our talented team does it all. Visit our shops today and refine your look with our array of beauty services. Hannah's Beauty Box.
Are you thirsty for more? Celebrate this independence with Pepsi's new look, same great taste, and lower than low prices. Only 2 Kilo 20 in stores now. Includes Pepsi, Pepsi Max, 7-Up, Mirinda, Mountain Dew, Gold Spot, and Coca-Cola. Hurry to your nearest store for more.
That one, you can see those are some of those things that the taboos were used widely in East New Britain.
Join us Monday night at 7 as we feature the Kina and Toya exhibition.
Uraya was used by the Sipiks,
as well as the disappearing art of making traditional houses.
We can talk about some Wewak Fade DCC now.
That's on Monday night.
EMTV presents Vocal Fusion Season 11 2024, the Grand Final, live tonight at the Cosmopolitan. Stay tuned to your number one to watch, EMTV.
Dreaming for more than the life we've known. There is more to what the future holds. You be holy, man, no walk one time. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to believe in incredible things. Oh, 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 oh. With money plus we're ready to go.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by Money Plus, with you always.
The weather report for the next 24 hours. For the southern region, Port Moresby City partly cloudy with chances of brief inland drizzles and showers and thunderstorms. Darrow partly cloudy with chances of brief evening drizzles. Kerema cloudy with few afternoon showers and drizzles and possible thunderstorms. Alota partly cloudy with possible few showers. Popondetta cloudy periods with possible few showers. To the Momasa region, Ley City partly cloudy with chances of brief evening showers and drizzles and thunderstorms tonight. Medang mostly sunny to evening showers and drizzles. Wewak partly cloudy with possible evening drizzles. Vanimo partly cloudy with possible evening shower or two. To the New Guinea Islands region, Lorengau partly cloudy with few showers and possible thunderstorms. Keveng partly cloudy with few showers and drizzles tonight. Kokopo Rabaul cloudy periods with possible showers and drizzles and thunderstorms. Kimbe, few evening showers and drizzles. Buka, cloudy with rain showers and possible thunderstorms. To the Highlands region, Mount Hagen City, partly cloudy and possible evening showers and thunderstorms. Goroka, Banzan Kundiawa, few evening showers and drizzles, then partly cloudy. Mendi, Tari and Wabeg, rain showers and possible thunderstorms tonight to cloudy.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by Money Plus, with you always.
And that wraps up the news, sports and weather for Sunday, the 29th of September, 2024. From all of us here, pleasant viewing. Good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits